Come in.
Holly, my dear. What a delightful surprise. I had no idea you were coming.
Neither did I.
I'm sorry I wasn't here when you arrived. As it turned out, I had a rather late night last night.
Doesn't matter, Father. I was so exhausted, I went straight to bed.
Well, you certainly look rested now. In fact, almost exhilarated. Does that mean that everything's going well?
Everything's going beautifully. Well, a minor inconvenience here and there. Like my sleeping accommodations in Port Charles night before last. But other than that, I'd say everything's perfect.
I'm so delighted to have you here. Your timing is excellent.
It always was, Father. I learned it from you, among other things.
Well, you were always a good student, Holly. That's one of the many reasons I'm so proud of you. Now, why don't I send for some more coffee and we can get started right away?
On what?
I want to go over the whole plan with you once more in detail.
Main desk, Mrs. Brewer.
Oh, yes, hold on. Leslie. Johnny Moore's for you on line 3.
Oh, okay. I'll take it over here. Hello, this is Leslie. Johnny?
Here last night's admissions, Jessie.
Oh, thanks very much, Heather.
Hey, Heather. Yeah? I know it's still early, but what are we going to do for dinner tonight?
What are we going to do for dinner? I don't remember us making any plans, Amy.
Well, we didn't, but it's still early, so I thought we'd better do it now.
Amy, we're not twins. We aren't attached at the hip, and we don't need to spend every meal eating together. So why don't you just forget it, okay?
Sure. Yeah?
What I mean is, why don't we just play it by ear?
Whatever you say.
I mean, maybe something could work out. After all, Joe's out of town. If he comes back early, well, we'll probably be spending the evening together, but you could join us for dinner if you'd like.
That'd be great. I'd like that a lot. Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
And once that's accomplished, I start on phase 3.
Excellent, Holly. I'd say you had the plan well in mind.
You laid it out perfectly, Father.
That was my intention. What's your reaction to Luke Spencer? Does he fit the pattern our research indicated we might expect?
Pretty much.
But not exactly.
No, he's a little more than we assumed.
In what way?
That's a difficult question to answer. He's not predictable.
All the more reason I want you to read this carefully. In fact, I suggest you commit it to memory.
What is it?
It's an extensive dossier on Luke Spencer himself and on his friends. You'll find it extremely detailed.
I shall memorize every word.
No wonder I adore you, Holly. That's exactly the confidence I expected from you. I'm a very lucky man.
Lucky?
To have a daughter like you. Someone who knows how vital this operation is.
And it will work.
It must. Because with Luke Spencer, we've only got one chance.
Dr. Robert Chapman to OR staff.
Now, I am going to talk.
Dr. Robert
And you're going to listen. You are always telling us that you're not a child. You're a grown-up, mature, adult person. One of the most important aspects of maturity is the ability to put things in their proper perspective.
What?
I said I was doing the talking. You are doing the listening. Another important aspect of maturity is the ability to ensure that nothing that goes on in your personal life ever affects what goes on in your professional life. Am I clear so far?
Yes, and I agree with all of that. Now, could I please say something?
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
I never wanted any of this to happen. I didn't want things to end up this way.
I don't want it. I hate what's going on. Amy, I miss you. If I were to lose another member of my family right now, I think that it would kill me.
I still want to be part of the family.
You read the entire file already?
Read it and memorized it.
Ah, you've always been a quick study, Holly, but it's very important to be thorough. Remember, this is only your second time out on one of our operations.
I know, Papa, but so far everything's gone down the way we planned.
I'd like to hear a few more details about your encounter with Spencer up on the mountain.
Actually, it was easier than I thought. I pretended I'd hurt my knee, and Luke arrived right on schedule.
You've always had a splendid sense of timing.
He fixed my knee, and then he went off to get some water. That's when I disappeared.
You aroused his interest in so short a time?
Father, you underestimate me.
Sorry. Continue.
Luke's actually quite a fast worker. Even by the time he went to get the water, he was certain I was going to spend the night with him.
He said as much?
No, but a girl can sense those things.
Then you're quite sure you intrigued him?
Positive.
And you, in turn, were intrigued by him?
Moderately. But since I've met Robert Scorpio, I find him much more interesting.
You know, of course, Scorpio was once a highly regarded agent with the World Security Bureau.
I know that. Why?
Only as a precaution, dear. He's clever. So never take him for granted.
No, I know better than to do that. I can handle both Luke and Robert.
I'm sure you can. Your confidence has always been a joy to me. That's one of the most important elements in a successful plan. But, dear Holly,
Yes?
overconfidence can be fatal. I want you to think clearly and carefully every step of the way.
Trust me.
I do, implicitly. I'm merely reminding you that pride goeth before a fall. Never be too confident, dear. That's the first step in getting caught.
Alan! Alan! Alan!
All right, Doctor, thank you. I'll get right on it.
Steve. Steve, excuse me. Do you by any chance know where Alan is?
Alan, he's gone.
Gone? I don't understand.
He requested a 2-week leave of absence, and I granted it.
What, an emergency?
Not that I know of. Why do you ask?
Well, no, no reason. It just seemed rather sudden.
Well, I don't know if it was a sudden decision or not, but there was no problem with the duty roster, so I was happy to give him a rest.
Oh, well, is that what he said? I mean, is that what he requested? He said he wanted a 2-week leave of absence for rest?
Well, not in so many words, but we all need a vacation now and then, don't we?
Oh, I'll say yes, sir. Of course we do. Did he happen to mention where he was going?
No, he didn't say. But where Alan goes is his business, Monica, not mine. Excuse me.
Man.
Dr. Merrill, what's ICU status? Dr. Merrill, what's ICU status?
Scotty, this is Monica Quartermain. First of all, I would like to say I hate these lousy answering machines. If you're going to be a lawyer, why don't you act like one and get a secretary? Second of all, I would like to tell this miserable machine, since it's told me you're out of town, that you should get in touch with me the minute you get back into town, Scotty. This is urgent. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, good, Edward. I'm glad to see you. Would you please explain to me what all this nonsense is about Alan taking a leave of absence?
No, it's hard to call it nonsense. The man is merely taking a complete rest.
Alan has been resting since the day he was born. Where is he?
Oh, some little lodge hidden away in the hills. And I assure you, his purpose is peace and quiet. Solitary peace and quiet.
Come on, Edward. Alan is not alone. He is with Susan Moore, and you know it.
Alan has left Susan.
Oh, really? Well, I have proof otherwise.
It seems a bit gaudy for you, Monica.
I'll say. But not for Susan Moore. This happens to be her bracelet, and it happened to have been found, of all places, in the offices of the LQ. Now, that can only mean one thing.
Yeah? What?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Edward, I've spelled it out for you. A tryst.
Monica, I fail to see how you jumped to that conclusion.
Edward, it proves that Susan was there. They were both there. And if you have to ask what she and Alan were doing there, then you don't know Susan Moore at all. Susan Moore is only capable of carrying on a conversation for at least 30 seconds, and then it's only one-syllable words. So therefore, Alan would only have her up in those offices for one reason, and we both know what that is.
The only reason that Alan had that mousy creature in the office was to kiss her off. I witnessed the whole procedure.
All right, let's say he did, as you quaintly put it, kiss her off. Where does that leave me?
Same position that you've reveled in for a long time. You are still Mrs. Alan Quartermain. To put it plainer, you are still a member of this loving family.
Over my dead body.
Well, if Alan considered that possibility, he certainly didn't confide in me.
I'll get that. Oh, good, Scotty. I'm glad you're here.
It sounds kind of urgent.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. I've stumbled on to a bit of incredible good luck.
Oh, yeah? Well, Mr. Quartermain?
Excuse me, nature calls.
I have in my possession something that belongs to Miss Susan Moore. It was a token of love given by my husband. You can see the inscription on the back of one of these idiot little charms. Happened to have been found on the floor of ELQ offices. Now, wouldn't you say that's quite a good little piece of evidence to start our divorce proceedings again?
Yes, I think it could be useful.
Yes, thank you. In any event, since Alan has decided to take his merrymaking into office buildings, and Lord knows where else he's going to take that woman, probably the zoo next, I think you and I should probably think about getting together another composite of compromising pictures.
Yes, I think so. Of course, we're going to need a private detective.
By all means.
Good. Okay, the guy I know, I think I can still get if I move right now.
Good.
Is there anything else?
For openers, no.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Thank you, Scotty.
You know, I really missed you.
You really missed me. I was gone for all of 3 hours.
I still missed you.
I missed you too. Must be catching.
Maybe that's it. How do I look?
Oh. Well, not just like the sophisticated daughter I love, but considering the game, you're dressed perfectly.
Oh, it's time to get going. You take care.
My dear Holly, I've always taken care. It's you I'll worry about. I want your promise you'll take no unnecessary chances.
I promise.
Follow our plan exactly, and I'm sure you'll have no trouble.
I intend to. Trust me, Father. And for heaven's sake, look cheerful.
I am cheerful, but this is serious business.
And it will work like a charm.
Here you are.